In this video, I'm going to show you guys 5 puzzle niches which I think you should try in 2020. Now, as always, if you haven't been here before, my name is Rory and I run this channel called Mr. Roza. And in this video, we're going to be looking at 5 profitable niches that I've researched and found for you guys to earn a steady and very good income just sitting at home. But before we get into that, can I just ask you guys to hit that like and subscribe button? It would be greatly appreciated. Been absolutely smashy at the moment, and if we can just keep this going, that would mean the absolute world to me. But anyway, let's just get straight on with this video. So, as you've heard me talk about in my other videos, activity niches and puzzle niches are very, very popular with these lockdown times. And I've said that a lot in the past, and I really mean it. They are doing very, very well at the moment, because if you look at the best-selling books at the moment, all of the top 100 are all around activity and puzzle books. But in today's video, I'm going to be showing you my top 5 ones that I believe you guys should try at home. Now, some of these interiors can be hard to make, and you may think, oh, you gotta spend money buying good software like Adobe Illustrator and all stuff like that. But if you look at some of my other videos, after you've watched this video, I've given step-by-step tutorials on how you can create some of these using only free software. And it's very, very simple. It doesn't take too much time. And yeah, I really believe you guys can make a good amount of money from it. But let's just get straight on with the first niche. And the first one we're going to be looking at in the computer is word search books. So let's just jump straight into it. So, as you can see, we now have all the word search books that come up. Now, as you can see, there is over 10,000 results. And that is quite a lot. It's quite a saturated niche. But I'll show you guys some niching down steps you can do to help lower that result number. But let's just start off by having a look at the first sort of results. And let's just get an idea of the kind of ranking that they've got. So, this is the first one that comes up for me. It is a bestseller. It is 356 in books, number 1 in travel games, number 1 in crossword puzzles, number 1 in word games. So that is a ridiculously popular book, selling for $7.50. If we just have a look inside, as you'll be able to see, it's just a normal word search interior. I've given a tutorial on how you can create this using free software that I found online, and yeah, it is a very useful one. I'm going to be looking to creating some of these myself to use on the Kindle Direct Publishing platform, and yeah, definitely recommend all you guys to get into creating this one. Very, very popular. And let's just calculate how much they're going to be earning from this. So let's get out the BSR calculator. And if we go back and have a look at the bestsellers rank again, let's just scroll down till we get to here. It is 356 in books. So what you're going to want to do, type in where it says BSR rank, 356, click calculate. So it's making a ridiculous amount of sales per month, 4,433 sales per month. Now if you just times that by $1.50, then you'll get the average amount that they will be earning, because that is about the average that you'll get as a profit from these books. So yeah, a very, very popular book. And if we keep scrolling down, as you can see, all these are in like the top 2,000, 2,500 there, 5,400. That one's selling for $20 as well. So they're going to be getting even more profit, as you can imagine. And yeah, 3,000, 1,000. So they're very, very popular. But like I said, that as there is 10,000 results, very, very saturated niche. The process I go through to sort of niche down with these kind of things is you got to think of like kids. So kids going to be wanting these kind of things. And what are kids interested in? Some like trains, some like animals, some like video games. So you can start off with, let's just search up a trains word search book. Comes up with 200 results. Now, the first one that comes up, it has a bestsellers rank of 250,000, which is still good. Has 9 reviews, selling very, very well. If we scroll down again, 150,000. If we keep scrolling, 230,000. So it's very, very popular still, even with 284 results. But because there's only 284, it means that it'll be easier for people to find your book. So when you first list it, it may get straight onto the first page and all sorts of things like that. So we can follow this same process with a cat's word search book. And if we get the search result, 105 search results. And this has 5 reviews, selling for $15. And I mean, even though it's 1.6 million, it's still selling. It's still a book that you've sold. And these aren't difficult to make. You can easily create a bunch of different word searches, such as dogs, cats, just animals altogether, trains, and yeah, they don't take up too much time to create. So yeah, that is the first one that I would recommend you guys to start by producing and selling. Second one we're going to go on to is crossword books. Now, I haven't actually made a tutorial on these. I'm looking to make one in the future. Now, kids love crossword books. I remember as a child, they were very, very popular, and I used to create them in school and used to complete them and stuff at school, and I used to take them home. And yeah, they are a very, very popular niche. Now, if we have a look, has search results of 10,000. So, again, it is quite saturated, it is quite popular. But once again, like I said in the last one, we can just niche down on that. We can create animal-themed crossword books. We can create dog-themed crossword books, train-themed crossword books, and all sorts of stuff like that. So if we have a scroll down and have a look at the bestsellers rank for some of these, the top one, 1,725. The one below that, 2,638. One below that, 4,317. Now, as you can see, this person is selling it for $21, sorry. Now with $21, that will result in around $10 profit. So if we get the bestsellers rank for that, so a bestsellers rank of, where is it? 4,215, type that in, 4,215, select book. It's making 752 sales per month. Now, imagine if it's getting $10 profit per book. That will result in $7,520 profit per month. Now, if we get the annual amount for that, that would equate to more than the average person would earn in a year in the US. So again, that is a great amount of money. Now, you've got to look, that is just from one book alone. So you can imagine with 3 different books, you could be making amounts up to like 200k a year. So it is a really, really profitable niche, and one I would really recommend to all you guys. And now you keep scrolling down, 1,855, 2,910. So they are very, very popular. Now we can niche down, so get an animal crosswords. And if we have a look, comes up with 655 results. So that is a amount of search results that I would definitely look into getting into, because there's not too many, and it could result in your book being on the first page by just publishing it the first time. So 138,866, that is still a good bestsellers rank, and we can have a look inside of this and look at what kind of stuff they've got inside. So just a very, very simple crossword. There is softwares out there which you can use to create stuff like this. I haven't personally done a video on it yet, but I am looking to in the future, because I really, really believe this is a very, very profitable niche for you guys. So yeah, that is number 2, and if we just keep scrolling down on animal crossword books, you can see 6,281. That is a word search for adults, not just for kids. 133,204. Very, very profitable stuff. So yeah, that is number 2 we've got for today. The third one we've got for today is one that I've looked at personally, and I've given you a step-by-step tutorial on how you can easily create these, and that is maze books. Maze books are a really, really good niche, which I really, really believe you guys should get into. Because as you can see, at the moment there is only 6,000 results when you search up maze books. Now, that is not as many as the previous crosswords and word searches, but I believe that maze books are more popular because I believe as a kid, maze books would be more entertaining for kids. And as you can see, the first one we've got here, bestsellers rank of 1,073. Now we can have a look inside to get an idea of what kind of stuff we need to be creating to get a bestsellers rank like that. And if we just click that, go to the page, And these are very, very simple mazes you can do. I've shown you how you can do it using only free software, and I've shown you how it is possible to put that graphic inside a maze like that, and how to put simple vectors all around the outside to make it more appealing and make it stand out for a kid. So yeah, you can create these just for free, and you can create money up to, so if we put that bestsellers rank of 1073 in, calculate, making 2,091 sales per month. I mean, that's a ridiculous amount of sales per month just from using free software, because you can make those 2,000 not even having to use Adobe Illustrator, not even having to pay for puzzle softwares and all sorts of stuff like that. And you can look at the kind of keywords that they're using, so fun and challenging mazes for kids 8 to 12, and where it says kids 8 to 12, that's a very key point with Mazebooks. So if we just search and look for the keywords that come up when we search up Mazebooks, you can see the top one is Mazebooks for kids 4 to 6, Mazebooks for kids 6 to 8, Mazebooks for kids 8 to 10. So they've obviously done their research, and I've shown you how to do this research. I've shown you how you can get even more keywords on these, and they've really found some keywords that really sell and work well with this book, and it's really, really simple to make. So yeah, that is the second one we're going to be looking at today. And like I said earlier, I'll be leaving a link so you can watch all my videos that I've shown on how you can create these sorts of interiors. Now the fourth one we're looking at today is one I haven't touched upon much, but I am looking to in the future, and that is Sudoku Books. Now Sudoku Books, they wouldn't necessarily be based for children. I believe that these are more appealing to adults and older people wanting like maths puzzles and things to do at home. Obviously crosswords are still popular with adults, but not many children you will find doing Sudoku books. However, this does have a search result of 7,000, so it is quite saturated, but obviously again, follow the same process, niching down, you can work out how to sell these kind of books. So we scroll down, first one, 490 in books. Now if we just calculate 490, that is 3,590 sales per month. And if we keep scrolling down, we've got one here selling for $10.15. So they'll be making, probably with that amount, $10, probably around $3 to $4 profit, maybe even more. And it has a bestseller rank of 689. And if we calculate that again, 689, 2,850 sales per month. And I'm sure these are very, very simple stuff, because they don't even have to put fun graphics for like kids. Let's just have a look at what they've got inside. Well, and again, just very, very simple stuff. They've added about 6 Sudoku puzzles per page, but when you pay these small fees for these puzzle softwares, they do all the work for you. They will create these very, very simply, and all it takes is for you to just copy and paste them and just follow this same process. And yeah, they won't take you that long to make. So yeah, definitely a niche I would recommend to you guys, and let's just have a look at the keywords for that. And as you can see, the top one is Sudoku Books for adults. So like I said, more popular with adults. And the fifth and final one we're going to be looking at today is dot-to-dot books. Now, I have looked at dot-to-dot books in the past, and I've made a video on how you can create these also using the free software Canva. And these are, again, like the Maze books, one that I think you guys should get in early, because it only has, well, I say only, but that's still quite a lot. It has 9,000 search results, which, yeah, quite saturated. But again, dot-to-dot books are quite easy to niche down on, because you can create dog dot-to-dot books, as the top one is here, and that has a bestsellers rank of 11,606. So yeah, even with 11,606, let's work that out, 331 sales per month. Again, just from one book, good amount of money. So yeah, dot-to-dot books is one I would definitely recommend you guys get into. I've looked at them in the past, like I said, and yeah, they're ones that I would really recommend to you guys. The software that I use to create them, it showed you how to do it using any image you want. This can be a vector, this can be a picture, this could be a family member, this can be anything you want. And yeah, if we have a look inside and see what kind of thing they've got, I'm sure, like I said, they're going to be very simple. And yeah, again, very, very simple, just how any normal dot-to-dot book would be. Very, very appealing to kids. Again, that is something that I did in school. And yeah, one I really believe would be very, very profitable for you guys. So yeah, that is the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed. I'm going to go and enjoy the sun outside now. It is a very, very hot day in England at the moment. About 20 degrees, I think. So that is a really good weather for England today. This is actually the second time I've recorded this because the first one, my battery ran out. So it's getting a bit tedious, but yeah, I really hope you found this video useful. And once again, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And well, hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.